Alright, well, we've basically gone through the baby area of the tutorial. Well, the DLC tutorial. There'll probably be a little bit more tutorial basically coming on, but we should actually be able to get to see the core gameplay of this DLC now. Let's continue. I need to find a Sushan. The Silver Fin looked like the best place to start. Now, I'll note that usually in these games, I like to run off the beaten path, basically explore all the goodies and stuff. I'm not going to do that this time because it actually makes more sense to actually try to push quickly on to the objectives. We're just going to grab possession, get the dollar from the lunchbox, and go.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Now note that I really don't think much of the Big Daddy. He's basically going to be hostile to you and attack you on sight, which is not really what Big Daddy did in the original games. And it seems very odd that he's wandering around here when you got Sally being captured and that's his little sister that he guards. But anyhow. But yeah, as you see, the Big Daddy will basically, be able to see you somewhat. Alright, so basically here we are at Sushan's.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. At least he left a trail.
Let's get that.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Right, so let's get into Sushan's.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
So yeah, now we have to deal with turrets. They're a thing. Now, no bother, there's no achievement for blowing up turrets, so... Killing with this is usually a good idea. Or just running by them. There we go. Bypass one turret. And yeah, you can disarm these if you want to from behind. Basically want to, again, like, you know, pick him from behind to disarm him. That's that stuff there.
Think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan. Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Sutral?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous mental state.
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, well, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Sutral was working on.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded grind of life respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Now, it's supposed to be a little, like, thing here. He's supposed to comment, like, you know, Sushan knew about Columbia. Or whatever.
Blue test device. Suchong was opening tears? Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... The Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
To find documentation about the device. As you can see, I basically have, like, done all this part, so, you know, there's not a whole lot, basically, to, like, you know, really comment on. Yeah, there's Lutece 1, there's Lutece 2. Pickles! Sardines and other stuff. There's a lockpick.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
So yeah, a victim basically of circumstance. Well, let's pick this lock. As you can see, the thing will move a lot faster as it goes along in this game, so... That happened. So yeah, alarms are bad, as you can probably guess. Don't trigger alarms, they're bad. Once I have Old Man Winter, I can come in here and, you know, make you do this. Some hand cannon ammo.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Alright, so now we have to repair the test device.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Alright then. There's some footage, as you can see, from, you know, thinking and stuff like that.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
So yeah, basically, like, Sue's trying to figure out how to imprint little big daddies and little sisters. And he's like, you know, cooperating with Fink over there in Colombia with ideas. Right then.
Once I find replacements for these parts, it's just be a matter of swapping them in for the broken ones. She said optimistically.
There's a COC scrubber we need. The cathode tube.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's
not prudent for Suchang to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
So yeah.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Remember, kids?
I closed it. Now I don't have to check, but I'm telling you, he is closed.
Smile, smile, smile. Also, just so you know the lyrics there, when she's basically saying fag, she actually is referring to like a smoke. Just so you know what that means. Knock him out. Now, note by the way, it's usually not a good idea to be like, you know, knocking out guys. Because there's not really enough like you basically get for it. By the way, while everyone can allow him quietly with a crouch. Someone's down there. Now I want to note, by the way, that the air hooks are kind of interesting because they are stealthy in a way, but they're like a time thing. I'll try and demonstrate that later when they're not in such a dangerous position, but... There we go. There we go.
This will never happen to my boy. I'll make sure of that. You hear?
Just because I felt like it.
You have 1 second to show your face. Not such the eager beaver I thought.
I go after her, but there's that guy right there, it's annoying.
That machine. It'll have the cathode too.
By the way, if you jump off of those and, you know, knock out people, you get achievement, or if you do it 3 times.
Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Let's get up here. Down you go. As you can see, there's quite a few guys in here to, like, you know, deal with, so you can, if you want to, like, go through every single guy, but usually it's not advantageous to do so. Screw it.
Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite. Are you hiding, child?
Come on, lady. Seen what you done to my...
Alright, I think everyone's down. Yeah, you can get the darts back sometimes if you're lucky, but, you know, don't count on it always. Alright, so I'm not by these guys are going to respawn constantly in this room, so it really makes no sense for me to be doing what I just did here, like, you know, knocking out every single one of the people. But since we've done that, let's explore around, shall we? I know there's a food vendor here.
He's no better looking than me. I was in the war. I wore these scars.
Down you go. I can't lockpick this yet, but I'm not going to worry about too much because we actually can't access what's in here just yet, so not too big of an issue. By the way.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
As you can probably guess what this is here.
It's Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
So yeah, there's you know, the Big Daddy plasmid that's coming next year. Alright, let's get going. You know what, actually? Let's see if we can buy lockpicks. You can actually buy lockpicks, like, you know, from these machines, so... If I can buy enough of them, I'll get that, like, unlocked right now. Oh, I can, cool. We'll pick this now if I can. Just so I don't have to do it later. And as you can see, it's going to be fast again, but, you know, that's to be expected, 5 lockpick one. I'm about to kill this, but Just wait here a little bit and then... Big Daddy's right there, right? So, don't be too quick about this. Perfect. So that hurt a little bit, but whatever. That's at least out of the way now, so I don't have to worry about it. Whoop, he comes up here. Now this guy's route changes like constantly, so you have to be careful of that, but whatever. Here's food. Let's go over to medicine now. Atlas, he's your pal. More lockpicks. More money.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
You can get Eve if I need it, but not just yet. There's a possessed KO mod. Cause enemies to be knocked out once their effect wears off. So you basically can possess people and, like, you know, knock them out.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Alright. I guess at this point I should enter the event now so you can see what's in there. There's lots of these events all over the place, by the way, which is, you know, fun. Though, you know, whatever. And yeah, by the way, I'm stuck on medkits because, you know, we'll want those for, like, big fights when we get to them. Now, before I forget, I should probably go to the event in here, too, so... Here's the event. Whee! There's another lockpick, because, you know, we like our lockpicks. And by the way, when I bought those lockpicks, you will need to buy lockpicks if you want to, like, do everything with them, so... You will make use of them. Whether you want to or not. Well, we'll pick this now. Get that noisemaker. Pick those lockpicks.
bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
So yeah, basically, like, you know, you want to go to the ocean, you need to have something to get rid of all the bad stuff that kill you. So here's something to note, by the way. Even though they like figure out, like, you know, CO2 is like needed, they haven't really conquered the issue of, like, you know, compression and stuff like that. Like, if you go underwater, you're going to be like facing lots of, like, you know, pressure as you like you go deeper and deeper into the water. That's actually a big issue with diving and stuff like that if you go very, very deep. But whatever. The more you know, science. It's a thing. And let's go here.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
There we go.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
I.e., think of this as a TIE fighter.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
I.e., this is a TIE fighter where you die from, you know, exposure because you didn't wear a suit. Alright, so here's the battle spears.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Alright, so, a little bit of stealth again. Now, I may start, like, going into actual combat soon, but for now, it just makes sense to, like, you know, keep it quiet. And by the way, the Slacker's not your friend. Get you out of the way. Now, I will go in here in a moment, but before I go in there, I want to basically knock out everyone.
Who did this? Pre-pageant jitters, dear. Hiding in the corner won't help.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, fella in my prison tries to tell a deaf
And yeah, the stealth system could use some improvement.
law.
I mean, I'll note that the stealth system in this game is very, very basic. And I don't think it's done very, very well. We'll deal with those guys in a bit, but down here there's some more stuff to deal with.
So I grist a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
Okay, there we go.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture, music for the discerning. And now, we've got something very special coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
Think I'm some kind of idiot?
So yeah, I'll note that, like, you know, Elizabeth basically, before she, like, went after, like, you know, Booker, she had to, like, go to Cohen. Knows what's best for you.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Alright, let's listen to his stuff here.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
There's a code basically for that thing up there, 7951. There's a Tom mod.
Honey pie? You got a friend over? Come on! What are you running away for? When can I see you again?
Well, I got my best. That's all I can do. I cleaned the bathroom. Did she even notice?
There we go. Take him out. Radar got range.
Probably a switch around here somewhere.
Alright, that should be the last guy I have to take out, so at this point, let's search around for everything here, because I don't want to come back to this place again. There's a safe there. Toolbox there. Whoops, hit the wrong button. No noisemaker, but I'll take, you know, the silent alarm. That lets me possess turrets. Very, very useful. I like the fact, by the way, that when you spend, like, your lockpicks, you don't have to, like, spend it again if you fail. Because that'd be very, very annoying. Get that. By the way, as you can see, there's turrets here. Turrets, 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 all around. Ow. That one saw me in the vent.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
So yeah, basically he built this city of aluminum, apparently. Blew it up. We're just going to get rid of all these because they're annoying. There's our med kit. At some point I'll start using med kits, but you know, not just yet. Here's our code.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
So that's about Tenenbaum, obviously. And perfect, all dead. Taking a few hits, but it's fine. Now, I want to note that I really don't think much about the next part. But we'll do it anyways, because why not?